Hey guys, and this is Emergency Gear Reviews, and today I'm going to be giving you a review on the Eton Scorpion. This radio has been around for a few years, but it's still a really great radio. I've had this particular one for about a year now, and it's really rugged. I've put it through a lot. You can actually see a lot of the bangs and stuff on it, so it doesn't look all pretty anymore, but it still works great. So I'm going to get right down into some of the features. Before I do that, I'm going to get into the cost. The cost of this radio runs you about 50 bucks, depends on where you get it. You can get it on Amazon.com and .ca. eBay, the Source, Radio Shack, all those kind of fun places, and usually any outdoor sports stores or emergency preparedness stores. Eton is also the maker of some of the American Red Cross radios that they issue, so it's a pretty good brand, despite some of the cons that I'll go over in a minute. So one thing this is great for as an emergency radio is it has alternate energy as a power source. There is nowhere to put batteries in this thing except for right here, but that's a built-in battery, so if once that ever kicks the bucket, you can always replace that. But I wouldn't recommend cracking anything open because right now it's all self-contained. It runs solely on 3 power solutions. You've got the crank on the back, the solar panel on the front, and the DC in on the side right here, with the cable that is sold separately. Obviously, it's got a radio, it's got AM, FM, and one of the 7 NOAA weather bands that will work in your area, as well as an awesome 3 white LED light flashlight that's good for up to almost 10 feet, I thought. It works pretty well. I use it a lot because it's just naturally a flashlight type of thing, but there's also a nice little clip right on the back here, so you can clip it on your pack. So if you're walking it on a nice sunny day, hiking, if you're into that kind of stuff, then this solar panel will charge it up real nice after about 6 hours. You can get a nice full charge out of that. So right on the front here, you have some of the display options. You've got your channel selector up and down on the left. You've got an on indicator light that doesn't seem to have much of a point, considering that it's a radio, so you're going to be able to hear it, and you also have the display, but okay, so it's pointless on indicator light. Looks cool. And then you got a backlit display showing the time, and as well as your battery life in 3% intervals. You also have your volume up and down, and your mode selector between the AM, FM, and one of the 7 NOAA weather bands, as well as your on and off switch. As you can see, it is backlit here, so if I turn that on, you can see that's what I was talking about right there. The LCD will not stay on the whole time, but that's okay. If you're not getting really good reception, you can just pull out your antenna really quick here, pop that up, and as you can see right there, your antenna goes right up. It's not a very long antenna, but that's okay. And you can just pull that right up. This is one of the 7 weather channels, so you can see which one works the best in my area. Also, you can switch to your cell phone charger, which I'll get to in a minute. You can also switch to the FM channel, and that works pretty well. And if you want to scan any of the AM or FM channels, you can go like this, and it will automatically just scan through the channels until it comes up with something that plays for you. Another big bonus of this thing is it's splash resistant. So if you got this thing left in the rain, or you're washing your vehicle or something and you get it sprayed or something like that, this thing isn't gonna quit on you. It's not, you can't submerge it, but it is splash resist or splash proof, IPX4 or something like that. So it works pretty good. It's also rubberized all over the place here, so it's pretty sweet. And they seem to have like a really weird bottle cap opener on here for, I don't know, some weird reason. So it's a pretty sweet radio that way. Flipping over to the back here, you can peel this little rubber stopper back, and that exposes some of the ports you've got here. You've got a cell phone charger, you've got a auxiliary in port, and as well as a speakerphone out, or a headphone jack out, and that's for to save battery on your speaker, obviously. And you also have the DC port I was talking about before. Alright, so I got ahead and grabbed my iPhone to demonstrate this charging thing, and you can plug that right in there to where the USB out is. Then you go on, turn on your radio, and you cycle through until it says cell phone, and nothing will be playing on the radio. You open the crank. Notice that you have to be charging the whole time to actually get it, or cranking the whole time to get it to charge. So, you know, it's kind of impractical as far as that kind of solution goes, but in a pinch, it will work. Alright, so now getting into one of the cons about this radio, aside from its price. For its price, it should be pretty much a perfect radio, but I found that with all of Eton's radios that their antennas break. See this right here? Not much putting much pressure, and you can just go pop it right out. Boom. And that happens to about all of their antennas at one point in time or another, no matter how nice I am trying to treat them. So just something to note. If that doesn't bug you, then we're good, but you can't really replace the antenna on this particular radio because you don't want to damage the waterproofing. But anyway, guys, overall it's a pretty good radio. I give it about 3 stars just due to the fact that antenna always breaks. But otherwise, it's a really great radio. You can put it on your pack. It's going to be really reliable as far as reception and such things go. And the light is just awesome. As far as the solar panel, which is running at a really high efficiency, that I found that I could charge the radio, you know, in about 6 to 8 hours. So it's pretty awesome. Guys, this has been Emergency Gear Reviews. Thanks for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you later.